Expires friends. I am so excited for 2026. 2025 was amazing. I've been just doing a little reflecting and a little bit of dreaming for next year, and I hope you are too. The holiday season was wonderful. We decided to do a destination Christmas this year. We went to New Orleans, and then I did a little sister's trip to Napa, and now I'm back in my garden. It's been almost 2 weeks since I've been in the garden. I have a ton of weeds, but who doesn't, right? But I have got a lot of color. There's things that are looking so beautiful. The jades are pretty. The aeoniums are happy. They actually like it when it's a little cooler, and their colors are more vibrant. And I've got Lenten roses that are blooming, roses that are showing off still. So lots of color, lots of fun stuff in the garden. But today, I have got to get my bulbs in the ground. It's finally cold enough for me to plant my bulbs. The last time I saw you all, we had a heat wave in December. Oh. Did you see that? The hummingbirds are still out. The wildlife is all around me, and it's just bringing me so much joy. I'm so happy to be in the garden today. But like I was saying, lots of traveling, neglecting the garden, but I'm putting it through its paces, because what I want is I want my garden to be at least 90%, 95% on autopilot. That's right. I want low maintenance, but I still want beauty. I want it all. So anyway, holidays were great. I hope your holidays were wonderful, restful, and just rejuvenating, spending lots of times with loved ones. That's the best part, right? But I need to get these tulips in the ground. Today is December the 31st, and it's finally cold enough. And I'm racing against weather. I've got, do you see the skies? The skies are gray. And I'm wanting to quickly get these bulbs in the ground before this storm hits. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to find just pockets of time where it's not raining to kind of complete all my bulb planting. So enough talking, let's get to work. Oh my word, I've got some rotted ones here. Squishy, moldy, wet. Alrighty, I had to take a seat here. Oh my gosh. So I just showed you the status of my tulip bulbs, and I have some rotted ones. You know, I'm gonna need a new refrigerator to pre-chill my bulbs, and I'm a little frustrated because they're not cheap, and I order these like months in advance. Like I order these in like August and September, and I pre-chill them from like October, that's when they arrive, to now. Today is December the 31st, and it's finally cold enough for me to plant my bulbs. And you're supposed to check on them. Make sure that they're not wet and rotted. And I did, but not enough. So kicking myself for not being very diligent about taking care of my bulbs while they were pre-chilling. But here's the thing. I'm planting all the ones that feel firm. And even if they have a little mold on them, they're going in the ground. And we're gonna hope for the best. All right. I am racing Mother Nature today. It is cloudy. It's supposed to rain like in an hour. So I just need to get to work. I'm not gonna dwell on this. Let's just get the bulbs in the ground. Okay, I've got all my supplies. And it's time to pull out that petunia. It's time to go. Good morning. So, not much to see, but you can still see like a few tips here. And what I did was just rough up the soil with my auger, put a little fertilizer, then try to dig them in. And then I'm going to add some mulch, some compost mulch on top of this, a couple inches of it to top it off. And then I will plant some pansies over it as well. So, try to make this job as easy as possible. Far, and I'm gonna keep finding little pockets of time where it's not raining to finish this bulb job. All right, I got this little area done. I thought it would look cute to adorn the boulder with some tulips. And then the front flower bed got done. About 80 tulips in that bed, and I would say maybe about 25 tulips over here on this side. And they're gonna be all different colors and look so glorious. And I think that's gonna look pretty good. All right, I need to clean up. Isn't this just so beautiful? This is Sunset Argentina Jade or Crassula. It is your common jade, but it's got this sunset variety, and the colors are just to die for. And the little blooms are sweet too at this time of year. I love this plant. And you saw me accidentally dig it up, and it'll be just fine. It's so tough. These drumstick alliums were one of my favorite bulbs of 2025. So of course, when you find a favorite, add more of it. So I will add groupings of 10 throughout the native garden. Four or five. These bulbs are so little that you don't have to go very deep. Just about 3 inches or so. But they definitely look better in groupings of at least 5 to 10. Makes a better show. Also, it's great to tuck alliums in with your perennials because the foliage is actually a little mangly. They look like spring onions, these guys. And it's nice to kind of camouflage that if you can. So I showed a close-up as to how I planted them. I literally just dug a hole and put in a handful. And all I did was find little missing spots in this existing bed. And I wanted it to be in between other plants that are here. Like this is yarrow and grasses. They stay here because they look really pretty when they're coming up through other plants. So there's a grouping like right there, right there, right there. See how I just kind of dotted them around? And then I added some here, and then there's a couple more spots back there. And then I added some in the front. This is going to be kind of exposed, but I just wanted some of that flower right here. So I planted a handful there. And this is what the garden bed looks like from the sidewalk. So it's like boop, and then there'll be, oh, and another little grouping like right there too. So I'm just dotting it around like that. And now I'm on this side of the driveway, and I already have my alliums on this side. So now I've got it on both sides of the driveway. I thought that would look really pretty, tie it in together. And these are just dotted around from last year. And then I had some more, so I added a couple of handfuls right in here. Like right around this tree stump, right in here, and then right over there. Because they'll look cute popping up with those cute little blooms. Check out the mums. They do so much better in the ground. Just ignore that weed right there. And those weeds. Oh my, just backing up though. The iceberg roses. Isn't this fun? A little rainy day garden tour. Aren't you a beauty? And I'm loving this little bank of the dry creek bed. Those crown of thorns, the pinky red crown of thorns, they flower pretty much all year long, 365 days. And pairing that with the Mystic Spire Salvia. It's a good combo. The Gara needs to be cut back. The bottom leaves on the Agave tenuata cleaned up. Make that look real slick and sharp. Can you hear the rain? I hope you can hear the rain. I know I need a mic. Look at the Kalanchoe silver spoon. It blooms orange with this silvery, velvety leaves. This is such a cool plant. Really tough, gorgeous. This is at max size, about 3 by 3. See the other one across the way. All the leaves have dropped. It's time to come in and do a full cleanup here. Big leaves. The flamethrower, breadbud leaves. I'll come in and cut the sedum autumn joy back. I just love icy blue podocarpus there in the background. It's grown so much. It gives me that whole evergreen vibe. Got daffodil foliage coming up. I wish it naturalized better for us. I just think we're too warm, but I still get some that come back. And then I showed you this bed earlier. We've got Vermilion. That looks so pretty up against the icy blue Dusty Miller. Mangaves over there to the left of it. And little succulents. Oh, my Japanese maple. Those leaves. One stiff windstorm. Clean that right on up. The beautiful cyclamen. Finally stuck that in the ground. Heliotrope. And the Lenten roses. I just look forward to that so much. Or they're also known as hellebores. They're in that background right behind that variegated lavender, which I need to plant. I want more hellebores in that area, just covering that whole area. Won't that be so pretty?